Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome back to Bloodborne. Last time we ran around in little circles and sort of finished mapping out the Nightmare Frontier. This time we will be fighting, or heading off to fight the boss of this area. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting the boss of this area. Ooh, almost jumped off of there. Split. So yes, this is a really super quick and easy way to get to the boss. I always, when dealing with that silver beast over there, find it preferable to hang back over here and sneak attack like I did in the last video. Just because silver beasts, in my opinion, can be very annoying to deal with, especially if they are aware of your presence. We will be dealing with later more silver beasts that are just super frustrating to deal with and can be a mess. So I don't remember exactly what this boss's weakness is. I think it's Bolt. I mean, I know Bolt works very well. I don't know if Arcane does as well. We'll see. Awesome, awesome boss chamber. So it looks like a lock for a key. So be careful, this boss can one-hit you. Boss damage is really weak if you hit anything but its front hands. What am I doing? Oh my god. If you stay directly underneath it, it will never hit you when it jumps in the air. I think is what I found. This boss has multiple phases, like every boss. Be careful when it gets to its second phase though, because it can... I'll tell you later, I guess. So, last time I wasn't really thinking and didn't go into it like this. If you can afford it, I think one of the best weapons to use is this one, because it has a lot of range. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's a really good time to attack him, by the way, when he does his... Or it, I guess. We don't necessarily know the sex of the Amygdala. I guess this is an Amygdala. It is not... There, as you remember, there are... though we've only sort of technically seen two, they don't move. I mean, they can move, obviously this one is moving, but they don't, like, change where their position is in the level. So, like I was saying before, this guy's second phase can be really devastating, because he increases his attack range. He... Okay. He takes out a... he rips off 2 of his arms. And unlike other bosses, he only has actually 2 phases, which is kind of interesting. Be careful for that weird sludge stuff. As it can be devastating. Okay, now we're going to be getting into phase 2? No? Oh, right, that part. Oh, he'll start doing that. If you're having trouble dealing with it, it can be good to drop back, take this out, and just wail away on his head with this. He is staggerable, as you can see. And the best time to start just sort of wailing on him is when he's dropped his hands down like that. now we're gonna be getting into... No? He's not gonna do it yet? Yeah, I think he has 2 points when he's staggerable like this. Wow, am I gonna... Oh, crap. Well, I kinda wanna... This is so gonna just affect it, isn't it? Okay, come on. Wow, and he's dead. As a boss, he can be very devastating to deal with, or pretty easy, depending on if you know the strategy to get rid of him. I keep saying him. I don't know what it is. It could be a girl. Yeah, let's read what that ailing. This will give us the second chalice dungeon type. Ailing Loran Chalice, a chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Loran is a tragic land that was devoured by the sands. The tragedy that struck this ailing land of Loran is said to have its roots in the scourge of the beast. Some have made the dreaded exploration that Yharnam may be next. I love that it's called Loran, because it super reminds me of Lordran from Dark Souls. And I know there's separate games and stuff like that, but I kind of like the idea that... Because there's characters in Dark Souls that are stated to have come from foreign lands where they don't really understand the rules here. And how in Bloodborne, your character and that other guy, whose name Gilbert, were both foreigners who came here and didn't really understand the rules and didn't know them. So I kind of like the idea that the worlds are connected that way, rather than through some overt story mechanism. So yeah, with that, I think we're gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. Let's see. Oh right, I forgot. Last time I didn't use this. I had a Madman's Knowledge that I didn't use. So I'm gonna very quickly stock up on some items, and I might do some leveling very quick, and then I will meet you guys over at the Grand Cathedral. So see you then. Okay. So on the topic of that fight being somewhat easy, I mean for me. And that was sort of a complaint a lot of people had. For me, the game was never easy, and on my first playthrough, and I think it's because of how I chose to level. A lot of people who get used to the Souls-style games, sort of go and just grind like crazy to get their levels up, and then they start going at stuff. And yeah, it's going to be easy if you say go into your first boss at like level 20, or go, I don't know, get to level 100 and then start playing the game. Which, I mean, is it's totally a way to play, but the game is as difficult as you want it to be. If you want to make it super hard, level as little as you can. That's sort of what I did inadvertently the first time I played, because I kept on dying. But on this playthrough, because I know the game more, I'm able to understand. I'm able to know where enemies are, where they're going to be. Oh my god! And then that happens. But it makes it significantly easier. And I think particularly on that last fight, I think I'm a tiny bit overleveled, or a wee bit overleveled. And that was awesome. The guy getting sucked up. But enough about that. We're about to head into probably my least favorite area in the game, because it just totally changes up the rules completely. This is Yahagul, the Unseen Village. And yes, those enemies did just spawn out of the freaking earth itself. And attached to them was the sound of bells ringing. And no, that is not a standard Bell Maiden that will summon PvP people. This maiden simply summons enemies, and until you kill this maiden, these enemies will continue to respawn ad infinitum. But here's our first lamp. Let's see, I don't remember if there's any items over here. Apparently not. Okay, so this is a be careful area. Those guys. And you've got now as a standard obstacle these dudes. Those enemies have longer aggro ranges. Let's see, like I'm up here. I shouldn't even be in their range, and he can shoot me. I mean, he knows I'm here, and he can shoot me. Ooh, bloodstone chunk. I think that is the first bloodstone chunk. Maybe the second one. I know it's the second one that we have. There's gonna be two enemies over here. I like to go at this guy first, and then quickly sweep over. I'm not gonna. You can't do anything over here just yet. Oh yeah, and they disappear, so you can't loot them very well. There's nothing we can do over here just yet. Just showing you this. Very early on, I showed you when we went to the Hypogean Gowl. I showed you. Wow, there's nothing here. I'm going up the wrong set of stairs. Yep, I showed you a thingy. Let's see if we can show the. I showed you a thingy. I showed you an elevator that wasn't operable just yet, and that is the other side. So what I'd like to do here, ignore. This is gonna sound terrible. Ignore all of these dudes. Just ignore the crap out of them. Run straight through to here and kill this chick. Unlike standard Bell Maidens, these ones will attack, so be aware of that. And now that you've killed the Bell Maiden, they all have their spell taken off of them, and they can be attacked and killed normally. Their bodies, I think, will still disappear, but besides that, they will now never respawn, unless, of course, you die. Do their bodies disappear? Yeah, their bodies still disappear. Yeah, but now you can deal with them as you would. I suggest doing this because if you stay... Well, I'm attacking really fast. I suggest doing that, just running straight through, because if you don't, you can get stuck in an endless loop of people spawning behind. If you kill that first group, you start going with the second group, the first group will respawn. And as they're respawning and coming to attack you from behind, you've got to deal with the Amygdala above you. So these Amygdalas, by the way, are considered lesser Amygdalas. Mostly because they are not a boss. It's not that they are weaker, we have no idea how strong they are. If anything, they're probably stronger than the other one, because I don't know. Well, at the very least, they're smarter than the other one because they choose to kill you without letting you get over to them. Do I want to go down here? I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but oh well, here's an item. Bolt paper. That's good. So I don't know if I'm able to show it well, but let's see. Okay, you see that little glowy movement of blutter, I guess, across the enemy's skin? That means they can respawn. That means they're under some sort of magic. These ones in particular can be very devastating to deal with, and I put myself here. Good thing to know though is the Amygdalas are not friendly. They are friendly fire enemies, so they can attack these other people. Shoot. Without hesitation. So don't worry about needing to deal with that. Okay, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, fudge. So not what I wanted to do. So not what I wanted to do. Okay. Can I do this? Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I think those these women are on a different maiden though, so we may just be getting an endless loop of them. Oh my. Okay. Here's to hoping they don't respawn, because if they do respawn, they will know we were here, and they will remember that we attacked them, and they will come after us. Because they're friendly like that. Air? Just, oh. I was about to say about these guys. These guys have significantly more health now. Like, they can be, and they do everything. I think of the enemies, they probably are the only ones that I can remember that do more damage this time around. But I'm probably speaking out of turn. Oh, guy. Probably speaking out of turn. Am I allowed to say that? It's not open from the side. Did I miss it? Well, obviously. Okay. Amygdala. Oh yeah, so that guy who spoke to Amygdala, or the Amygdala before we got sent into the Nightmare Frontier, this is, yes, super late to be getting into, is generally considered to be Odin. Which I still insist should be pronounced Waden, but whatever. Okay. Go back here. Yeah. Let's see, where do I go? Yeah, okay, they respawned. I don't remember where to go, or how to get to where I want to go. I think it's over there somewhere. Well, on that note, let's keep it back and forth. On that note, I think I will end things here. So, yeah. See you guys next time.